Welcome back. Today we're talking about why using a mentor is the secret to hitting your biggest goals. Today I'm going to share with you what a good mentor should do for you, how it's going to help you multiply your success, and the secret on how I've used mentors over the past decade so I can multiply the growth in my business every single year. If that sounds like fun, keep on watching. That's what we're doing on the show today.
Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
All right, guys, don't forget to take a moment to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell right here on YouTube. We bring you amazing free content every single week to help you grow your travel businesses, and I don't want you to miss a thing. If you're new here, type a little "I'm new" in comments so we can welcome you to the community. And if you are new, I'd like to introduce myself and so we can be friends. My name is Cyndi Williams. I have been in the travel industry for 30 plus years. I own and am the founder of Wanderlust Campus, which helps people just like you learn how to launch, grow, and supersize your travel business. You can find out more about Wanderlust Campus by visiting the website travelschool.com, where we have all of our offerings, consultings, and different things that we do to help you grow and scale. But today we're talking about why mentorship matters, why using a mentor can actually help you grow your business. It really can be a secret growth lever for you. So first thing I want to talk about is, what does a good mentor do for you? Well, number one, they should be helping you reach whatever your goals are. If you have a profit goal, a revenue goal, if you have a personal goal, you have a size that you want to grow your organization to, whatever it may be, a good mentor should help you really assess where your business is today, what you need to do to kind of get to that next level, and really identify any blind spots. That's one of the things I've learned about myself over the years is I will get really into my business and I'm so inside of the weeds of everything going on. It really helps to have someone take an objective step back, look at my business, see the different levers that I can push or pull, and fix things that are wrong so I can continue that momentum of growth. So a good mentor should really help bridge gaps, help you kind of get to those goals. And investing in a mentor should always make you more money. That should be like, understand that is, if for the investment that you're making, it should come back to you twofold, threefold, tenfold, or more. And this is something in my personal journey I had a really hard time with, because I make a joke. I had my grandma June, who was 100% Dutch. Like literally her parents came over from Holland. If you don't know the joke about Dutch people, it's that we are cheap. So we don't like to spend money on things. And that was kind of inbred in my head at growing up, right? Like, hey, it's don't waste money on things. You hang on to your money. Plus my grandma lived through like the Depression. So she was really, Grandma June did not like to spend money on things. And if there was a sale, she would stock up on paper towels like nobody's business so she could pinch her little pennies. So knowing I am not the type of person who just likes to throw money at different things. And for years, I was like, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to DIY it. I'm smart. I can do all the things. But what I had to learn after tough knock and failure after failure after failure is I may need some help to fix these problems if I actually want to grow, because I didn't go to school for marketing. I didn't go to school for sales. I didn't go to school for a lot of the things that I'm a master at today. But how I got there was I worked with people that were masters. They were the best at what they did. They offered that insight that I could not have gotten anywhere else. I feel like not even in college. And who's got time to go out and earn 5-6 degrees and master all these different areas? So what I learned is being kind of the captain of my ship and running my businesses and growing them to the level that they are today was I had to learn to figure out where the gaps were in my business, hire the right person to fix and mentor me to what I need to do to fix it or adjust it and move forward. And I made so much more progress that way. So a good mentor should be able to really step back, look at your things objectively, and help you with that process. So I get it though, guys. I was there. I didn't want to spend the money either. I wanted to try to do it the cheap route, but it cost me years and it cost me so much. I think about like where I could be had I adopted this philosophy earlier, and there would be no doubt, skyrocket. But listen, I'm going to be thankful that I woke up at some point along my journey And, over a decade, more than a decade ago, I really started investing in myself and my business to really start to scale and grow. I'll give you some examples of where I've invested in mentorship. First thing I did is when I was 19, I went to actual travel school. That was like $5,000-$6,000 way back in the 90s. I had a mentor. I've had a couple of mentors that I've worked with to scale out business plans. So when I have an idea for a business, I'm like, I'm not sure how all these pieces are going to come together. I seek professional help for that now. So I'm great at coming up with ideas and figuring out what my community needs. But sometimes I need that second person to step in and go, here's what I want to accomplish. What do you think the best way to do this is? We work on that collaboratively together, and that makes a big difference. I'll never forget the first time I hired someone to do this. I had to pay $7,000 and I couldn't afford it all at the time. I had to put it on 2 different credit cards. Like literally, I was like, oh my gosh, I hope that I can pay this back and I hope that this is worth it. But I will tell you that one mentor that I hired back then, where we literally scaled out one of my business models today, the next year I made $200,000 from working with that person. So did that $7,000 pay off? Yes, it turned it into $200,000 the following year. But had I not had those really expert eyes telling me how to craft it, how to map it, how to do all the things, I would have never been where I am today. I have technical advisors, I have financial advisors, I have legal advisors, I have marketing experts, and I have business experts, operational experts that even today in my business, I pay and keep on retainer to help me with my businesses. Now, look, I know you can't afford all of those people. I get that. We're going to have some solutions for you at the end of the call here. But what I want you to understand is really let me say that one more time. Now, look, guys, I get it. When you're starting out in business, you cannot afford all of these people. Don't worry. At the end of the video, I'm going to have some great solutions for you. Some that are free to think about and ways that you can invest in a smaller way, kind of how I started, where I just kind of tiptoed into working with mentors. So we'll have some suggestions for you there. But I just want to point out the fact that even at my level today, I run 3 very successful companies. I have an agency, I own Wanderlust Campus, and I also own and am founder of Wanderlust Social, which provides marketing tools and resources for travel professionals. So I have all 3 different brands, all 3 different businesses, all 3 different teams, and they're all profitable, and very successful. But the reason that they are is because I am still investing in mentors and in experts. I spend over 5 figures every single month, not year, month, for the people that are on my team that help me continue to grow, assess, and really scale those businesses out. And look, the proof is in the pudding. We are number 68 on Inc.'s list this year for the Southwest region for fastest growing companies, not just in the travel industry, but in the entire United States. So it just kind of shows you, that track record of having 6 and 7 figure businesses for over a decade. We've done these things, but it has always been a result of knowing, when I turned that corner, I don't want to say it's always been a result of, the shift happened when I started investing in myself and started working with professionals, hire the people that are the best at fixing the problems, and my businesses were able to grow so much faster. I have never had a year where my businesses didn't grow, with the exception of the travel agency during COVID, of course, because travel shut down every around the world, right? But what I did during that time period was we shifted our focus from the agency to Wanderlust Campus, and we actually almost doubled in size that year. So I've never had a downturn year if you look at everything collectively, and I credit that not to the work that I'm personally doing, but it is just bringing in the right team and making the right decisions and relying on mentorship. How do we do this? How do we navigate this? How do we go through this tough time? How do we go through this good time? And how do you scale? Those are the things that really good mentorship should do for you if you're facing problems in your business or if you're stagnant and you're not growing, right? So I want to talk about the things that are probably going through your head and the things that used to go through my head. And I want to run it through the lens of how a new business owner or a novice business owner thinks about things and how the experienced business owner thinks about things. And I also could say this is old Cyndi versus new Cyndi, because these are literally things that I would have thought in my head. So if you're having these same thoughts, I want to help shift your perception and make you feel good about investing in yourself and your business. So the first one, like, here's why you guys think why you're not investing in a mentor, right? You have some limiting beliefs, and I get it, because I was you. The first one is always, I can't afford it. I can't afford to hire a mentor. How would I afford that, right? So instead of saying I can't afford it, what I think when I find an expert, I find someone I really want to work with, if I'm not going to do it, instead of saying I can't afford it, because the reality is I can afford it. I can shift some things. I can move some things. I can make some decisions to cut back in other areas to afford whatever I would need. I say to myself, oh, I'm not prioritizing my business. If I don't hire this person, I'm not prioritizing my business. See how that feels different? And the accountability is different. The I can't afford it gives you it just gives you an out, kind of like, oh, I can't afford it. I shouldn't be spending money on that, right? But when you are really thinking as a business owner and you know you need that thing, in fact, I have a bid sitting in my inbox right now for over $20,000 on something that I know my business needs. And I'm like, if I don't spend the money on this, I'm not prioritizing that goal that I said I was going to accomplish. And that's how it helps me make a better decision as an experienced business owner. So think about that next time you tell yourself you can't afford it. What you're really saying is, I'm not prioritizing X, right? The next thing that you say is, I'll just figure it out on my own. I'll go to some social feeds. I'll do all of the free things that I can do to kind of figure this out. As a savvy business owner, what you really say is, if I'm going to figure it out myself, I'm willing to waste my time to find a solution. Am I willing to waste my time to find a solution? So see how that also shifts? Like, you're like, I'll figure it out on my own. You're putting it all back on you. But a savvy business owner knows, I'm going to have to waste time figuring this stuff out. I'm going to have to take my eye off of all of the other balls I have in the air over here to then focus on learning a new skill or diving in or chasing a rabbit hole that I really shouldn't be doing as the CEO of a company. I should be hiring someone or getting some help to just fix that problem. So I would think, am I willing to waste my time to solve this problem? No. And the answer now, being a savvy business owner, is no. I would rather throw money at it, if resources allow, to fix the problem so I can keep going and make more money, right? So but it's a shift. Old Cyndi would have never thought that. So I'm just guiding you guys on kind of how these decisions, kind of how you shift from novice business owner to an experienced business owner. Your ego in the other one I'll just figure it out on my own. That's your ego giving you an excuse so you don't have to do the thing that you know you really need for your business. And the last one is, will it really help me? And I think this is a valid one, and one that you still should ask yourself, whether you're novice or you are an experienced, but this is coming out of a place of fear. And what an experienced business owner knows, and I had to learn these hard lessons after realizing having so many failures was costing me actually more money and more time by the end of me trying to figure something out. The fear, allowing yourself to fail forward, is how you fix that gap of fear. What do I mean by that? When my kids are trying to figure something out or they're trying to do something new, I'm like, well, hurry up and fail. Like, fail through the stuff that you know isn't going to work so you can get to the reward. Or is there someone that can help you get better? Is there a trainer that you could hire? Is there someone you could go online and you could learn techniques? And there's different ways to fix the problem. But if your fear is really existing with, like, is this thing really going to help me? That's valid. That is valid. But don't let the fear of failure be greater than taking the risk so you then can enjoy the reward. And that's the thing, as a savvy business owner, if something's not, I allow myself to fail. If something's not working out, or I hire someone that's just not getting me the results that I thought, I fire them. It's not that hard. Like, okay, that didn't work out. I move on, but I allow myself the grace to go, I'm going to try some stuff. But because I have the decisiveness to decide and try stuff and do the next thing and do the next thing, that's how I get to the winnings faster. And so as a savvy business owner, you have to be willing to take some risks and just make sure, remember, it doesn't have to be a hard process. If it's not working out, just pivot and do something different, because a mentor really should make you money or help you achieve your goals. If it doesn't work out, find a new solution. Give yourself that grace, though, to allow that failure if and when it should happen. And guess what? You think I haven't made mistakes? I've made a bazillion mistakes in building my businesses, but the willingness to go, you know what? I learned something from that. Let me go ahead and shake it off and move on to the next thing. But mentors can help you avoid those mistakes in the first place. So let me talk a little bit. I promised I would share with you at the end of the video how you can really kind of tiptoe into mentoring, because it can feel like a lot at the beginning. What we do at Wanderlust Campus is we provide an environment where it's very cost effective for our students. It would be very expensive if you went and hired a business strategist, a growth expert, someone who specialized in operations or marketing or finance or social media, or all the million things that you could hire an expert or a specialized mentor for. But what we do at Wanderlust Campus is I pay all of those people. I pay them to make them available to our Careers on Vacation students. Careers on Vacation is our 12-week mastermind program where you get, one, a certified coach to mentor you through the process of growing your business. If you're a brand new agent, you're on our new agent track. If you're an experienced agent, you're on our experience track. We have specialized coaches that work with both types of individuals, and we meet you where you are. So let's say you're an experienced agent, you're 2 years in, you're experiencing a plateau. We would understand what your business looks like. We would do an assessment, and then we would move you forward through that 12 weeks on how you can get the most growth possible, learn best practices, implement them in your business, and get them into a place where you also have them on autopilot. But during that 12-week process, you have access to marketing experts, business experts, you have access to me, and of course your coach. So you kind of get to work with a little bit of everybody, or more of one here, more of one there, based on your particular needs, and it's at one set price, which is your certification cost to go through Careers on Vacation. So this is how we mentor our students, and I'll tell you guys, the secret of our growth in business and Wanderlust Campus is that business that is on Inc.'s fastest growing businesses this year. The reason we're growing so fast is because we don't take clients on unless we know we can truly help you. So what we do is we have just a free consultation where you talk to us for about 30 minutes and tell us what your goals are. And if it is a match to move forward, then we have you apply for the Careers on Vacation program. The reason that that's so effective is we only take on clients that we know we can truly help. So I really encourage you guys to check out Careers on Vacation. You can definitely go to the website, or if you are ready, you can definitely schedule a call. You can go to careersonvacation.com/ready now. And again, it's just a 30-minute appointment with our counselors on the team, and we'll learn about your goals and how we can help you. It's not just mentorship, but you're also going to get access to Wanderlust Campus. You're going to get access to all of our online resources. You have online training, which you get lifetime of the program access to. I'm talking about dozens and dozens of training materials in the actual core curriculum. Plus you get tools, resources, things that are already done for you that you can use in your travel business. You're going to get access to the Booking Academy, which helps you learn how to book your niches better. You're going to get to go to live classes if you choose with all of those experts that I mentioned, as well as my calls. And again, we have 2 learning tracks for our newbies and for our experience. And you're also going to get your business tracking tool. That's our new one that we just released, where we're going to help you set your goals and then hold you accountable to those goals as well. And we're super proud that we have the most case studies in the industry for a product of this type, and definitely check everything out at travelschool.com. But guys, wherever you are in your journey, and even if you're not working with us, that's okay too. I believe in the power of mentorship. So assess whatever is broken in your business, figure out what it's going to take to get that fixed, and make a decision and move forward in your business. Keep that momentum going, keep growing. If there's anything we can do for you, definitely reach out. And until then, I wish you so much love, so much abundance. I wish you the world. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys. Hey guys, Cyndi Williams here. If you like that last video, make sure you check out all of the other content on our channel. And if you want to follow along and travel with me around the world and see how I run my amazing travel brands and get some great tips on how to grow your own, make sure you check out that other content. I'm going to drop a couple videos here. Click those links. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.